There you are. Yours truly here, Castle Crazy, where today we are feeding some of my songs into AI in an attempt to exploit it before it can exploit us. So let's see how clever it's become and what it can come up with here to my song. What do you say, huh? Let's see here. I have to remember how it goes. A Beanie was a college kid back in '94. We met up in the mountains. You can't get there anymore. One day he set out running from a girl he left at home in a diesel-powered Jetta with a ski rack all alone. Well, Beanie left the steel mill when his dad moved out of town. His brother and his mother were back then both still around. His girlfriend was a Christian soldier. She sparkled like the morning dew. Beanie would be back to make her dreams come true. And he learned to trust that he would find a way. Yeah, he knew he had to leave, and he knew he couldn't stay. Well, Robcat was a hippie with a paper on the wall. He'd been there skiing since early in the fall. He had a yellow station wagon with a Windsurfer on top. Said he had a brother. Said he wouldn't stop. And he learned to trust that he would find a way. He knew he had to leave, yeah, he knew he couldn't stay. Well, when Beanie called from Eugene, there was silence on the line. Everyone was grateful and glad that he was fine. Robcat couldn't get there, it was too far gone by now. I heard Beanie say that he would make it there somehow. And he learned to trust that he would find a way. He knew he had to leave, yeah, he knew he couldn't stay. Well, Beanie met the headlights with his hands up in the air. Sparks and gasoline and leather everywhere. I told his mother he was special and that he learned to grow. How it could have happened, well, she could never know. And she learned to trust that she would find a way. Yeah, she knew she couldn't leave, but she knew she couldn't stay. And I learned to trust that I would find a way. Yeah, I knew I had to leave. I know I couldn't stay. Well, what'd you think about that? Huh? How'd it do? Yeah. Pretty nifty. I'll say that. Pretty neat trick. Until next time.